In the age of instant information, it's easier than ever for someone's unwanted publicity to spread all over the internet. We often get hand wave solutions to this, like just ignoring it, but oftentimes there are cases where or defamation or serious accusations cannot just be swept under the rug. And sometimes your response to this can make this only worse. The Streisand effect, also known as blowback, is a phenomenon which occurs when an attempt to censor or hide information makes the information more widely known and often works to the detriment of the people who are trying to take it down. This phenomenon is named after American singer Barbra Streisand, who in 2003 attempted to sue a photographer for taking pictures of her house. The thing is, the photographer wasn't there to take pictures of her house, he was there to take pictures of the California coastline for scientific research. And barely anyone had even seen the pictures anyway. But because Streisand made such a big deal out of this lawsuit, the pictures of her house had gone, people who have seen it had gone up into the millions overnight. This doesn't only apply to celebrities either, as according to Wired.com in 2012, a 9-year-old experienced this one firsthand. Scottish grade schooler Martha Payne formerly ran a blog in which she reviewed her school lunches, which, as you can imagine, weren't all that good. She had to stop it when the school had to ban her from bringing her camera to lunch, which caused a lot of people to bring attention to this as, oh no, the school is censoring someone who doesn't like who are speaking out against the terrible lunches, and eventually the school did have to bend the knee, and Martha did get her comeuppance. This isn't the only time that the Streisand effect has been used to expose something, and often for the better. Take, for instance, Tom Cruise's Scientology escapades, otherwise known as Project Chanology, according to KnowYourMeme.com, the encyclopedia for all things internet phenomenon, in an article published in 2008 and rewritten in 2020. At the beginning of 2008, Tom Cruise, one of many well-known Hollywood Scientologists, was the subject of an interview promoting the Church of Scientology, and it got memed to hell even back then. Unfortunately, the church stepped up their game and started taking down a lot of the people memeing them for defamation. This caused a lot of groups of websites under the anonymous umbrella to band together and protest against them on both the internet and in real life. Today, the Church of Scientology is seen as a giant joke, but I don't think many people would see just how outright harmful the church is today without Project Chanology. It is fun to watch the people who think they're in power or become victims of their own arrogance, but again, it is only funny when it happens to someone else. Fortunately, many people have learned from the mistakes of Streisand and Cruise and know how to handle a situation like this a lot better. For example, there are bots on plenty of social media sites that can let you know if something might not be correct, although it's not always. Although you shouldn't always put your faith in bots. Cease and desist letters have gotten a lot less aggressive and more vague, and it's hard to tell what you're being sued for, which is a little nightmarish, but at least it's not a spread of misinformation. Sometimes the best option isn't to go to court at all. There are plenty of other ways to talk with someone and make sure some libel about you doesn't spread all over the internet. After all, not everything is as harmful as people knowing your beach house.